by ageism in your everyday life?
I'll go first.
You can go.
Hayden,
in my everyday life, I'm honestly not affected by ageism that much, but there are some ridiculous incidents that someone feels like they can tell me what to do just because of their age, and for something ridiculous.
That's a good response.
I do feel like that there's an ageism against me. I'll try to buy something that I can't purchase just because of my age, and it's sad that in our society that there are children that will do things that, with common household items, they will do illegal things with them, but, there's a fair amount of us that won't do illegal things, and we just want to help out. It could be getting medicine for our parents, just kind of like that. Then we can't purchase those type of things because of it.
Nice. Now, what is one instance you guys have recently that has affected you because of ageism?
I've tried to go into a Target store before, and it was me with my friends, and we walked in, and as soon as we walked in, everybody was looking at us. And as we were just kind of walking through the store, people, there was always a Target person who was just following us the whole time, and it seemed like that we couldn't get any privacy. I think one time we tried, like, me and a friend went some other way, and the other person went another way, and they said that they had seen a Target person following them, and we'd seen a Target person following, and I think that if we were older, we wouldn't get the same response.
Sounds reasonable.
Well, I walked into a Verizon store with my friend. I had left my charger at home, and I asked, can I buy an iPhone charger? And they said it was like $20, and I only had 6. I was like, oh, I don't have nearly that money. And my friend was trying to buy a charger too, and they didn't carry his brand or whatever. And so we were walking out, and the guy takes like, oh, I'm gonna walk you guys out. And I don't know if it was to be nice, but I did get the sense that he was making sure we didn't steal. I thought that we were some kind of a nuisance or trouble, I guess, and I think that's why he took it upon himself to walk us out, and I didn't really understand.
Sounds fair. That's reasonable. How often does this affect you guys, or how often does that happen?
It really doesn't happen all that often. I mean, there'll be times where I'm doing stupid things in a store, and I'll be asked to stop, but that's not really ageism. That's because I'm doing something stupid, but again, it doesn't affect me that much. I mean, every now and again, but not really.
Anytime that I'm not with with my family or somebody who could, be a parent or like an authority figure or something.
Nice. Well, that's all we have.
Why are you laughing?
No, why do you have to do an outro?
Why did you laugh?
Okay, that's all we have. So.
Go.
This is Caleb Mendoza reporting from King 3 News. We have two major stories here today, and they're both about ageism. A kind of problem that's kind of been spreading a lot more and being more recognized. We have a teenager that was not allowed to buy flour and eggs in a store, and we have him here today, Aiden O'Haver. How is this affecting you in general, and how do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, it was my mom's birthday. It was kind of last minute, so I was scrambling, and so I go to the store, and I try to pick up eggs and flour, right? And so I check out, and somebody's like, "You can't buy this." I was like, "Why?" They're like, "What are you gonna do with this? We know what you're gonna do." I was like, "What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm baking my mom a cake." And they were like, "Yeah, sure you are. Please leave." I did nothing wrong, and they escorted me out. It was ridiculous. I mean, the conclusion I drew from the whole situation was they were discriminating against me because of my age, and it was ridiculous.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel terrible. I mean, just because somebody my age does something doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I mean, somebody smokes weed or does cocaine doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Just because I'm the same age as somebody doesn't mean I have their same values or ideals or share the same beliefs as they do.
Do you feel like attention is being brought more to this?
Not enough. I think that a lot of it is portrayed as just kids complaining and really the adults are right and kids aren't telling the full story. But I don't think enough attention is being brought to this issue.
Well, it's a pleasure having you on, and we are happy that you have come forth and told us about this.
Thank you.
A truly compelling story. Thank you, Hayden. From our commercial break, we will have another story on this raging ageism epidemic, on how his kid and his friends were kicked out of a landmark for staying in there for more than 15 minutes without buying anything. Next for this story today, one of those kids who was wronged at the store, Daniel Gomboski.
Daniel, how are you feeling right now?
It was really startling. The whole event happened kind of quick. Me and my friends were just trying to, get something to eat, and we weren't trying to be long, but it kind of got fast, and these big guys kind of came up to us, and they told us that we need to leave right now. And my friend was like, "Why?" And the guy, instead of giving us a reason, he said, "If you don't leave right now, we are calling the cops." And it got kind of scary then because we didn't know what to do. And the guy said we had a minute to leave or they'd call the cops and we'd get arrested. So of course we tried hurrying out of there, and then they thought we were stealing something. And we weren't stealing something. And then the cops came, and the whole thing just happened because I think it happened because we were so young. And that, if we were older, they wouldn't have hassled us so hard. I'm sorry. I might be a little nervous. The whole thing's kind of startling.
It's okay, Dan. I'm sorry that happened to you. Well, that's all that we have for today on King Free News.